Gabe put his hand over Tyler's mouth. "We already tried yelling." "I'm turning off the light," Gabe said. "I don't think we're getting anywhere. If we were going in the right direction, we would have come to the entrance by now." Both boys fell silent for a moment. In the total stillness, they heard a scuffling sound. Tyler's face lit up. "They found us! Hey, we're over here!" Something about the odd rustling made the hair on the back of Gabe's neck stand up. He caught Tyler's arm. "Hold on," he whispered. "I don't think that's Ben." "Of course it is," Tyler said, pulling away. "Ben! Sean!" "Listen!" Gabe hissed. Tyler fell silent. They'd heard odd, breathy snorts. "That isn't Ben," Gabe whispered. He pulled Tyler backward away from the sounds. A low, deep growl replaced the snorts. Behind them, the snorting and growls grew louder. The boys ran then, as fast as they dared to in the shadowy cave. Then, Gabe saw that the ground ahead of them looked dark. Too dark. "Wait," he said, pulling Tyler, who would have run ahead. "I think that's a hole." They crept close. It was a deep chasm that stretched across the whole passage. There was no way around it. "Maybe we can jump over it," Tyler suggested. Gabe shone his feeble flash beam, but it didn't reach the other side. "I can't tell how wide it is." Behind them, the snorting and growling sounded closer. "We have to do something," Tyler said. Gabe looked around, flashing the weak beam into a deep crack in the wall of the passage. He hurried over to it, shining the beam in, hoping it was a side tunnel. It wasn't. The flashlight picked up a dead end only a few feet in. Still, it might give them some place to hide. "In here," he said to Tyler. As his friend passed, Gabe pulled open Tyler's backpack and took out the umbrella. "I don't think it's going to rain in there," Tyler whispered. Gabe didn't answer. He just pushed Tyler to the far wall. "Crouch down," he whispered. The boys wedged as close to the ground as possible, and Gabe opened the umbrella in front of them and turned off the light. The shuffling, snorting sounds grew louder, and Gabe could feel Tyler shaking beside him. He couldn't see anything at all in the complete darkness of the cave. Gabe held his breath as whatever moved through the darkness grew close and sniffed. A low growl vibrated through the umbrella handle. Gabe closed his eyes and waited for the attack to begin. Chapter 2. Bump in the Night. The tour bus parked in the hotel lot couldn't have been any flashier. Gabe doubted the small northern Arkansas town deep in the Ozark Mountains saw buses like that one very often. Red dripping letters spelled out, "Bump in the Night," on the midnight blue bus. Bump in the Night was the name of a popular cable television show about ghosts, aliens, and monsters. Near the back of the bus, a huge face grinned at them. It was Ace Rowland, the show's host. "Aren't those the guys who hired all of your crew?" Tyler asked. For once, he was riding in the front seat of their small van. Gabe suspected his brother had regretted that seating plan miles ago. Ben spoke between clenched teeth. "Yes." Tyler didn't seem to notice Ben's tension as he bounced in his seat. "Why are they here?" "They're looking for the Ozark Howler," Sean suggested. "Same as us." "It doesn't matter," Ben said. He wrenched the wheel sharply, nearly throwing them into the nearest parking space. "I'll go check in. Then I have to call my contact at Wild Hope." He was out of the van and slamming the door before anyone could speak. Wild Hope was an organization dedicated to stopping the trade in exotic animals as pets. The people at Wild Hope believed the Ozark Howler was really an escaped pet. Gabe hoped the Howler wasn't a pet. He wanted the monster hunters to find evidence of real cryptids, mystery creatures, not just lost pets. "That bus is so cool," Tyler said, jerking Gabe out of his musing. "Do you think Ace Rowland is actually in there? Maybe we could work together. We could be on television." "Don't let Ben hear you say that," Gabe said. "He'll be sorry he got us out of that cave in Tennessee." Tyler crossed his arms. "We would have gotten out on our own after a while." "You were hiding," Sean said, "behind an umbrella. From a dog." "We didn't know it was a dog."